What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video of Mac on Sports. So today we're gonna do a little Central Michigan Kentucky preview. Now that might not be the most glamorous thing that you guys want to hear, but it's stuff I want to do. So as you know, I'm a big Kentucky fan, and first of all, if you're a big Kentucky fan, you're really gonna like this channel. I think I'm gonna try to vlog as much as I can throughout the year. Same thing with the basketball team. Just get as much content as I can to you guys. So this Saturday is Kentucky's first game. 3:30 kickoff on ESPNU against Central Michigan. Now, basically, I'm just here to preview it. So let's start off. Last year, Central Michigan was a pretty decent football team. They won the Potato Bowl, Idaho Potato Bowl, something like that, against Wyoming with Josh Allen, who's now the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills. Now, their defense last year was for real. They forced 8 turnovers in their bowl game, which is unbelievable. But they are a whole entire different team this year, as they lost a lot of seniors. They lost basically everyone they got. So, yeah. First of all, let's talk about this guy, Jonathan Ward. Jonathan Ward is their only returning offense they really have. Jonathan Ward, in his first 5 games, he had 500 yards. So, he was averaging 100 yards a game through his first 5 games. His last 6, he went up for 725. So, he hit a switch and, went for 1,200 yards and really played well. So, I would respect him, but first of all, Jonathan Ward, he doesn't scare me. It sounds like a type of guy you'd make in NCAA College Football 14 or something like that. I don't know. But here's why I don't respect him. You always do want to be confident going into a game, and if you're going to trash talk, you got to back it up. So on Saturday, he better back it up, because in this yesterday, he actually came out and said he does not know who Benny Snell Jr. is. Now, some of you guys might not know who Benny Snell Jr. is, but Benny Snell is actually one of the guys projected that he could win the Heisman Trophy. He has been, his freshman year, he went 1,000 yards in the SEC. Sophomore year last year, 1,000 yards in the SEC. This year, he's projected to do that. Now, Benny Snell, you could argue, is definitely a top 3 running back in the SEC. Even, you could put him in the top 10 conversation, top 5 maybe in the country. Now, Benny Snell is amazing. Now, Jonathan Ward said he has no idea who he is. Okay, Jonathan Ward, I didn't even know who you were before this game, so don't be coming at Benny Snell like that. Benny Snell's a lot more relevant than you ever will be. Now, he also was chirping at the Kentucky defense. Now, Kentucky defense, everyone's returning. They were a bunch of puppy dogs last year. Kentucky's a bunch of dogs now this year. They're ready. They got everyone coming back. I'm just tired of all the trash talking. I go to school with a bunch of Georgia fans, and oh my God, they just chirp away. Look, they can't take banter, but that is what it is. They can't take banter if I give it to them, because they know I'm right about certain stuff and they have nothing to bounce back with. But we'll get to that when we play Georgia. So, Central Michigan, Jonathan Ward, he was talking trash, but he better show up. Now, they did have a quarterback named Shane Morris last year. He actually was a left-handed thrower. He came from Michigan. He wasn't really working out, as Wilton Speight beat him out as the starting quarterback job there at Michigan. So now he's left. He graduated. Now they have a quarterback by the name of, let me see if I can find it. Where is it? His name is Tony Pulligan. Okay, Tony Pulligan, he's 6'7", 237 pounds. Now, that's crazy. He's actually played tight end. He's played wide receiver. So, he's a good athlete, and they want him there at Central Michigan. I just find that very interesting. But, he might work, he might not. We'll have to see. Let's hope he doesn't have a good game. Personally, I hope he does not play well. But Central's defense, on to Central's defense now, they're not great. They actually are projected to be the worst defense in the MAC conference. Like I said earlier in the video, they lost all of their starters, so they're not really, I don't know how they're going to be. They lost a guy named Alex Breenox. I butchered his name, but he had 83 tackles last year, 7 for loss, and he had 3 sacks. He was the best linebacker they had. He was the heart of their defense. So that hurt them. They also lost an underrated guy last year on the defensive line who could have been one of the best D-line in the country, this guy. His name was Joe Ostman. Now, he had 20.5 tackles for losses, but he had 14.5 sacks, which is unbelievable. The guy was a great player. Yeah, they do have a good middle linebacker. His name is Malik Fountain. Now, Malik Fountain last year, he was really good. He had 89 tackles. So, I mean, that guy, he's a very good football player, and that's good that Central has him, but that's really all they got. So, I don't know. Their O-line, they only lost 2 seniors, so most of their offensive line, they should be good, but I don't know. That's going to be a big test for Kentucky this year. Our cornerbacks are amazing. Our linebackers are great. We have arguably one of the best defensive ends in the country, Josh Allen, who's actually projected to be the number 6 pick in the upcoming NFL draft. Don't at me. All these fans that say Kentucky's trash, don't at me, because we actually have some talent. Josh Allen, breakout year. So as long as our defensive line can stay good, then, or no, if they can just cause some pressure, because we've struggled with that in the past, Kentucky could actually have a very good defense, which we already do. Now, here's the problem with Central. They can't give the ball to Jonathan Ward every single play this Saturday. I mean, they're going to have to give him some passes. Central Michigan lost every wide receiver, basically. They don't have really any wide receivers. It's going to be a tough show for Central's wide receivers. Don't know how they're going to be. So that's going to really hurt them. So we'll have to see how Central is, but I don't know. Now here's what makes me laugh. I want to end on a funny note for me personally. And if you're a Kentucky fan watching this, you'll laugh at it too. Las Vegas came out. Kentucky's over-under is going to be 5 wins. If you are a betting man, I will tell you this. Go bet that, because Kentucky will get more wins than 5 wins. Guarantee it for a fact. Kentucky will. And if you want to pick a game this week, if you're a gambler out there, you're picking for an over-under or money line, pick West Virginia over Tennessee. I don't think Tennessee's going to be great this year. Will Grier is a very good quarterback at West Virginia. I think that's easy money. But definitely over-under, 5 wins, definitely easy money. Vote the over. And then last but not least, I mean, ESPN's today said Kentucky's not going to make a bowl game. I love the hatred. I love it. I don't want people liking my team. Like, I don't listen to the ESPN experts. Like, they're delusional. Like, they don't watch film like I do. Like, I'm not bragging at all. I'm just saying they spend their time focusing on Alabama and Clemson. Like, you should, because they're national championship contenders. But when it gets to lower people like Kentucky, or, you know, just a team like Wake Forest out of the ACC who's going to be decent, they don't know it. They just take a wild guess. So I feel like Kentucky, for sure, is going to make a bowl game. So if you like this video, Mac on Sports, like and subscribe. Comment what you want to see. You're going to see the vlog on Saturday, and I'm excited. Hey guys, forgot to mention one thing. Go give my boy Christopher Mancuso a subscribe. Go like and subscribe on his channel. If you're into weightlifting, you'll really like it, and some CrossFit, and it just tells you how to get fit. He's really good at it, and there could be a collab in the future. If you want to see it, go like and subscribe. I'll put his link in the description. And yeah, peace. Go Kentucky.